Hey, what's up guys? So this morning I just sort of wanted to do a riff. No planned content or anything like that, but I was just recently thinking about a lot about keto and whatnot. If you guys don't know, I've been running keto for maybe about 9 weeks now. Almost 9 weeks. It's February 24th. That is actually my 9th week of keto, and that's when I decided I was going to break it. But I'm not sure about that anymore. You know, keto's taught me a lot about myself, about setting goals and stuff. And if you've never done keto, I just recommend you try it sometime. Or any sort of dieting. It sort of becomes like your lifestyle. When I first started keto, it was very hard because, you know, not having carbs in your life, seeing your friends eat carbs like desserts, pho, noodles, rice, man. I'm Asian. I love rice, dude. I grew up on rice. You feel like you're missing out sometimes. I think one of the hardest parts is when you feel like you're missing out, you can't really make this a lifestyle. For me, I've definitely had to sort of figure out ways to make it a sustainable lifestyle for myself. If you have ever read any of my articles on Refugee Hustle, one time I talked about how how I lowered my blood pressure through keto. Just eating In-N-Out and protein shakes, and I ate it every single day. I never really felt deprived or anything like that. It's just really about finding solutions that work out for you. Not to go all hippie and shit, but just like life, you know, sometimes you're just throwing these obstacles, and we can either choose to look at it like, oh, motherfuck bitch, this is another mother bullshit in my life, or we can be like, hey, you know what, maybe I just need to think a little creatively so I'm not feeling like I missed out. Okay, so for me, one of the biggest challenges is since I get stuck in LA traffic all the time, I just don't have the time to cook, or I don't feel like cooking by the time I get home. People are like, oh, Kevin, you're fucking bougie as fuck, just a little bit. But for real, I had to find ways to sort of eat, and that's when I realized I wasn't a foodie either, you know, because I'm very unlike other people. It taught me a lot about the type of person I am. I don't crave sweets. I can eat the same thing every single day. I'm not really picky about that. And for me, it's actually a good thing because I don't need to think. Sometimes it's a lot of thinking, and I just took all those things in consideration, broke it down, just chose the simplest thing. So I created these arbitrary rules, like if I go to one place, I don't want to be going to multiple places because I don't want to be waiting. In-N-Out, hell long wait. And then eventually I went through this phase where I just started buying In-N-Out in bulk and shit and eating it cold because I didn't want to wait anymore. Or I would go to Chick-fil-A and buy their grilled nuggets and get the rest in fat and stuff, and I'd be chugging this chicken broth. And it might sound really nasty, but to me, I didn't feel like I was really missing out. If I ever felt like I was missing out, I would go out to eat, go Korean food. They got kalbi, tofu soup, but no rice. Or I would go eat pho with no noodle. Or I would just eat Thai food and eat the skewers and stuff, or yakitori. So there's so many different options, and I think one thing that really definitely helped me was if I know I'm going to eat a certain cuisine, I'm just going to I have my preset menu and stuff like that, you know, and in my head I know what I want, you know. Eventually I did start eating at home a little more because I was just like, well, you know what, it's probably not good for me to eat out all the time, and especially if you're eating non-organic meats with antibiotics and stuff, it really fucks with your system. So I started doing more hippie shit, like eating organic hot dogs, organic chicken sausages. I definitely noticed the weight definitely coming off. Performance isn't suffering too bad either. Or I restarted a 5x5 program, strong lifts, and I was lifting bitch weight, and I still lift kind of bitch weight now, but it really got my form in check, and it felt a lot better. For the first time, I didn't feel super burnt out from my workout, you know? Because when you're doing max effort week after week, it gets very tiring, dude. And I want something more sustainable. I'm not trying to be a power lifter or anything like that. To basically summarize everything, keto has taught me a lot about myself. It's made me a lot healthier. My blood pressure isn't sky high anymore. Also, it's forced me to think very creatively as well. And I think if you're doing diets or in pharmacy school or whatever your situation is, you're always going to be faced with a problem, and you can ask all these questions, but at the end of the day, you know what's best for yourself, you know, and you know what's sustainable, and just trust that you can do it. And once you start seeing those results, it gets so motivating. And as I'm coming down to the 9 weeks of keto, I'm sort of realizing that maybe I don't want to stop, because I'm just starting to see the abs sort of come in, you know, and all this weight dropping. And do I really need my carbs? I don't think so. I'll be honest with you, it sounds corny as fuck, but no food can replace that feeling of accomplishment, man. I just want to share that with you. If you like these morning riffs or my morning talks, let me know, comment below. As always, thumbs up, share this video if you think it's useful to anyone, and I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.